Aleksib, 2-0 victory against Astralis, the team that knocked you out last year. It must feel pretty good to get revenge against them and also to secure a spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, it feels super amazing considering exactly we're playing on the same seats, facing each other. They won us on the decider that day. And for us, it was a disaster not to make it to playoffs. And throughout my career, I actually made playoffs only once, and it was during COVID, so I didn't get to play on the stage. So it's gonna be my first time, which is a very, very nice feeling.
You were coming off a 3-game losing streak on Asian, but here just dominated them on the map. What changed?
To be honest, we just played Spirit. I mean, we had another loss there, but the thing is that Spirit was the team that kind of cracked us on this map before them. And we were doing pretty good on the map actually, and we were. It's one of our strengths in the map pool. So we didn't mind any opponent picking it. We've been improving on it week by week, and now we finally managed to play a solid CT side because I believe I checked the last 10 CT pistols. We only won one time, so that didn't help us on those like sloppy CT starts. But today was different, and we've been improving, and that's the most important thing.
You were one of the best teams on Mirage, if not the best. Are you happy with your performance on this map, even though you lost both pistols?
I am super happy, and that makes me even more confident on the map. We could lose both pistols against a solid team and still felt like we're in control the whole game. Yeah, we just seem to be feeling the map, and every individual feels confident, and it's a strong suit of ours.
During the Blast 4 groups, JL said that the focus was on Cologne, on fixing your mistakes and on getting the team ready for Cologne. What lessons did you learn from your performances at the 4 groups?
I mean, Liquid put us to the test, so we got a lot of officials, a lot of maps played during the Blast groups, and to be honest, we've not taken a day off since, and we've just been grinding. And yes, the focus is on Cologne, and we reviewed all the games we play on Copenhagen, and to me it's very important. Like, once we do the review, we play the next game, and I can see that we actually improved, and that's a nice feeling, and I think Blade is also proud of us.
I guess one of the biggest questions about NAVI is how reliant you guys are on Mirage and Nuke. Was it important for you to get tested on other maps like Inferno and Anubis in Copenhagen? And what steps are you taking to make sure that you are more consistent on other maps?
I mean, just as I said, reviewing, coming up with something new, and always trying to improve. And the thing for us is, like, we know what we like and what we don't like. And Ancient was strong for us until we played Spirit 2 times, and they managed to win us both times. And then Nuke was super weak for us before we finally turned it around, and now it's a strong suit. So for us, it's just adapting, just doing our thing, and just believing. And I think when the group is fired up like this, I don't mind the map because we can play solid CS.
During the major run, all the praise was going to JL, even though your victory in the final probably wouldn't have happened if Bit hadn't had that amazing performance in the final map. But now, since the player break, it seems like Bit has taken his game to a whole new level. He's now probably one of the best players in the game. What changed it for him?
I mean, I don't think too much changed instead of in terms of how we approach the game. But I just feel like he also relies on how we take map control, how we are giving information, how he is giving information. And I've seen his growth the past year, and I think he's communicating well in English. And on really important moments, sometimes he can turn it to like speaking in Ukraine if he has a clutch situation or something like that. But to me, it just feels like he got more comfortable with us, and also the way I would be calling mid games, and just overall, when the whole system is working and we actually finally started to adapt into a lot of these details as Blade is introducing, Bit started to also play a lot better.
Blade said yesterday that it also wants wonderful to start calling, to learn how to do that. How important would it be for you and for the team to have the upper being able to call and to dictate the pace during the rounds?
I mean, we can play many different styles, and I'm open to anything. Like, I always want Igor to be super comfortable when it comes down to how he wants to approach, and when he's fired up, he's fully dictating a lot of games for us, and it's also really good that he can play into the system as well. He's a really versatile player, and for me, I'll do anything for him. Just him to have a smile next to me.
Before Cologne started, everyone thought that this was the group of death. You had Spirit, you had G2, two teams that are now in the lower bracket, and one team is going out. How does that make you feel about your chances of finishing at the top of the group and making it to the semifinals?
Winning this game was super important because of obvious reasons. You're going to face G2 or Spirit, and you don't really want to go there because, I mean, obviously securing a playoff spot early is important. And we made it happen, and now we're waiting for the winner of that game, and it's going to be just another game. And obviously now some people could say that we kind of avoided these two strong teams, but at the same time, we won what's in front of us, and we know that we had a lot of focus on this tournament. So making just quarterfinals isn't a goal of ours now. Like, we want to lift another trophy or at least make the finals. So for us, we're still keeping it serious. One game at a time, and see how it goes.
Some people described your major win as a fluke. Some people said that, you winning the AWC wasn't worth much because it was the first tournament out of the player break. How important would it be for you guys to win Cologne here? And do you think that would silence all the doubters?
I mean, the thing is that obviously how we played after the major didn't go the way we hoped. We had a lot of deep discussions after, and how we turned up at the start of this season with the fresh motivation and the over hunger of the players after we all saw that we can't play CS if we don't trust, like, everyone is not on the same page, basically. And now we kind of turned the boat and we're playing some solid CS, and I mean, people can have doubts or can say whatever they feel like, but at the end of the day, we've been doing it pretty consistent this year, especially during the second season now. And yeah, as I said, one game at a time now, and anything can happen in the playoffs.
And I guess your goal is to go all the way in Cologne, right?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.